Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming, and we've reached episode number 99, the penultimate episode of Calmlands, Calm Farm with Nordic farming and I. And it's another harvesting one because we have quite a few fields ready to harvest. We left the harvesters down at the bottom of Arrowdown from last time when we did the corn harvest, and we had a couple of other harvests of soybeans as well. This time it's on to sunflower harvests. We have two fields with sunflowers in. One is Arrow Up, which is just down the ways here, and the other is South Bank, our largest field. So yeah, we've got quite a busy job, busy schedule today. And then after the sunflower harvests, we have got some more soybeans in Lakeview, Pig Farm and Hillside. Those are slightly smaller, so it won't take as long. But yep, 5 harvests to bring in. So we'll get the harvester unfolded, better get the header unfolded as well, so we can set the auto width on the GPS as we need to. Got the mother bins down here already, ready to cart for us to the farm silo with the trucks. Right, so we'll fire up, get our lovely sunflower harvest underway, and Nordic and I will see you once we've got this all seen to. And there we go, the sunflower is unloaded. We can get the pipe in and then fold up the harvester. And Nordic and I have a short journey over to South Bank, so we'll follow the road pretty much along the river, and that will take us over to South Bank, our biggest field. But Arrow Up is nicely harvested of all the sunflower. Quite a good haul from there, if I'm honest, and that's really good. The sunflower is going to go towards pig food. I don't think it's going to go towards any oil manufacture, but yeah, it's good to keep the sunflower in good stock for the pigs, and yeah, generally for crop sales as well. Can fetch quite a good price. But there's going to be plenty more coming in from South Bank, and then will be the same for soybeans from the 3 fields, Lakeview, Pig Farm and Hillside. So yeah, pretty good. It is our final harvest on Calmlands. Nordic and I have been reminiscing about the early days of Calm Farm and how it started with our red case IH harvesters, which were very small in comparison to this. And I think Nordic might have found that we have a slight issue here with regards to the bridge. Ah yes, we are going to struggle getting over this, I think. There we go, we gave Nordic a shunt and he managed to get over, and we wiggled our way through. That's one thing that we've neglected to do on Calmlands, is upgrade the bridges and the width of them. There we go, we are over to South Bank nearly. I can see the golden sunflower appearing in the distance, in the hazy horizon. But yeah, we've really changed the equipment on Calmlands as we have progressed the series. Started off with the Case IHs, then we moved on to the New Hollands, the biggest New Hollands with the biggest crashing harvesters that have the trailer built into it. And now we are on to the Lizard Colossuses with these mighty headers. Do you know what? I think Nordic has actually gone the other way. We are in a different zone to where he is going to start, which is interesting. I didn't see him turn, so yeah, let's go the other way and follow him. We'll have to get the GPS set for South Bank, but not before I shunt into a tree. Such is the fun and games in these little foresty sections in Calmlands. Yep, now we've reached the final harvests. The next and final episode is all going to be about our collectible hunt and any other odd jobs that we need to do to finish off the series. Oh Christ, Nordic is not wasting any time. We better get the harvester unfolded, the header unfolded, and set the GPS for South Bank. So get the GPS screen up. That is the right width, and we can change this to South Bank Harvest, wherever it may be. There we go, Nordic has set it. We'll just double check the width, 60 feet. There we go, fantastic. Right, off we go. Beacon off. Get the header dropped, switched on, and we'll follow Nordic around. Dropped off the last of the corn so we can fold the pipe in. And that is South Bank, our biggest field, all harvested. And Nordic and I did that fairly efficiently. And we had some really nice long rows to work on. And because of the close proximity of the farm silo, I think our carting trucks have done a really good job keeping up. We've only had the one mother bin in operation, but it has been kept well emptied thanks to the trucks ferrying all of that sunflower over to the farm silo. Right, you might notice that we are literally on the flashing red of fuel. Managed to scrape by, luckily, and get that harvest done. But will we make it back to the yard to refuel? And we'll need to swap out to the grain thrasher headers. But yeah, hopefully we can make it. Just caught up to Nordic, and we can see on the left the soybeans. That is one of our next jobs to get harvested. And further up the hill is Hillside. And then Lakeview, which is going to be our biggest field of the 3 to harvest. Wowzers. Managed to make it back to the yard. And we have not run out of fuel. That is quite the achievement, really. Right, let's get parked up next to the fuel tank and get this refueled. Then we'll give it a wash. And then we'll grab the grain headers. Give Nordic a toot. He's heading back from refueling over at the dealership. We've grabbed the grain header. He is going to go grab the other one. And we can head over to Lakeview. That's going to be the first field that we harvest. And I think I might have been mistaken before. I think I was talking about soybeans. But it is canola that is in Pig Farm, Hillside and Lakeview. So yeah, where I was mentioning soybeans before, it's canola. So yes, a nice canola harvest to finish off our harvesting enterprise at Calmlands. But yeah, got a nice bit of space up here where we can actually maneuver the headers appropriately. We always seem to struggle for space when it comes to getting these unloaded, but luckily there's a nice section up here where we could swing around and grab the header off. Right, let's leave the trailer there. There we go. And grab our header. This is of course the John Deere Flexi header, which we put to good use for the first time last month, and it served us really well. It managed the undulating terrain quite smoothly. Right, there we go, we've got ours, so let's get out the way of Nordic and we can get the GPS set whilst he grabs the header. It's our turn to do the headland. Right, Nordic is ready. We can switch on and we're going to turn left so we keep the pipe facing out a ways. No straw as byproduct from our canola, but that's going to make less jobs for us in the long run. Right, I think what I'm going to try and do is get all these 3 fields harvested in one go. Lakeview, then Pig Farm, then Hillside. And that will be all the harvesting accomplished for the final time on Calmlands. We'll see you when we're done. Oopsie. Here he comes. You really are flexing the flexi header. Oh, there we go. that is it. All the harvests nicely collected from Calmlands. And what a series it has been. Of course, not the last episode, but the last of our harvest. So, yeah, it is a tough one to acknowledge, really. Nordic and I have spent many an hour on this multiplayer series. Starting from episode 1, when we owned only a very small section of land in Calmlands, to now this rather large landscape that we own completely. It has changed quite dramatically. Holding up the harvester for the last time, and I think Nordic and I will just shut down and leave these here in the field as a nice sign of what fantastic machines they are. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, the final harvests of Calmlands completed. The trucks will go off and take the canola to the farm silo. But yep, next time we've got our collectible hunt planned as usual, which will be fun. And then I think we'll look to sell off our livestock and anything else that's around, so we can do a kind of a final tot-up of how much we own and what money we have made on Calmlands. But that is it for today. Hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like Nordic and I to do in our last episode, then feel free to drop a comment. But all there's left to say is, hope to see you again next time on Calmlands, and until then, catch you later. Cheers all, bye bye.